Hey guys, my name is Olivia Vandenelson and I'm coming to y'all as a fellow LOPE who is very concerned about the pricing and nutritional value of our food here on our GCU campus. And so here are some ways that I believe we can all eat more sustainably on campus. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first question I want to ask you guys is who in my audience thinks that the food on campus is affordable? And if I were in class right now, I would see no one raise their hands because it's not super affordable. Okay, how about nutritious? Maybe a few hands. GCU is doing better about this, but overall, not super nutritious for the value that we're spending on our food here on campus. So let's head into some examples that I have for you. Okay, so our first example is at Qdoba. They have the new Impossible meat, which is vegetarian. I'm a vegetarian, so I actually get this quite a bit. So one thing I have a problem with is that it is $10. So $10 is probably about half of the amount you're supposed to spend per day, depending on your meal plan. And just for one meal, that's crazy. As well, it's not very nutritional. It comes with so much sodium, which is pretty horrible for your heart as well as other cardiovascular areas in your body. So then let's move on to our favorite Stampede. So this comes to us for about $3 to $6 depending on the size and what you get in it, as well as these come with 30 grams of sugar per aluminum can of this. It also is recommended that we only have 100 to 150 grams of sugar daily, but that comes to then a third of our sugar intake for the day. As well as it is still high in sodium as well as carbs, so no nutritional value there in our Stampedes. Sorry guys. Keeps you up though for a while, huh? So now I bet you guys feel a little bit like this guy, because I know I did for sure. So what do you do about this? Like, you see everyone have these foods. It kind of feels like you should be doing that as well as people ask you to go get food, like, let's go to Qdoba, let's go get Stampedes, let's study for hours. So let's see what we can do about this. One thing that I would suggest is to meal prep. There are so many ways to do this and so many options as well. So let's dive into those here. Okay, so some of my favorite meal prep options are obviously I have oats and rice and beans, which are super sustainable and will serve a lot for the week. So here I have one of my favorites. These aren't oats, but it is a type of cereal. It's a Kashi cereal. Super high in nutrients, grains, things like that. Only $5.09, comes with 6 servings, and it's only 7 grams of sugar per servings. Now I know there are other cereals that might sound a little bit better, like maybe some Trix, some Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but for the nutritional value and the value you're getting for your money, these guys are the way to go. Okay? Now we have our simple rice, which no one really ever thinks about, doesn't sound very great, but it's super diverse in what you can put into it, as well as it only comes to $4 when you buy it from the Herd Stop. So this particular bag has 20 grams of servings, as well as you could throw beans in there, you could throw corn, you can throw avocados, throw vegetables, also chicken from the Pita Jungle. So good in there. Then that comes to about $3 per package. You could just go up to the counter, be like, hey, I want some chicken. It usually serves about twice the meals that you could do with your rice there. So that's a really great option for you guys too. So why should you care about how much food costs on campus and why does it matter to you? So the first thing is that college is already so expensive, and so you don't want to be paying more than you have to for food, in my opinion at least. So one thing, like I said with the meal prep, you don't want to ask your parents for more money when you already have so much money put aside for your meal plan. I know my heart breaks every time I do that because you could be putting your money towards something else, like actually paying off your college loans, buying a car, buying clothes, you name it. Also, eating more consciously can help you to have a better lifestyle, happy, healthier, hang out with more friends, the good things. So if you're gonna take anything away from this video, I would say that number one, be conscious of what you're eating and how much you're spending on the food here on campus. It is hard, I know. There's so many people around. Everyone has such yummy food in their hand, but a lot of it is not sustainable. One, for your body. Number two, costs way too much, and you're not gonna make it through your budget for the end of the semester or even the end of the year. Okay, so number two, plan for the week. So like I said, meal prep is a really great way to do this, but you could also see what restaurants you typically go to and just set aside the money for the day or for the week of what you're gonna do. So maybe you'll spend however much at GCBC today, and then you'll spend however much, just so you know exactly how much you're spending for the day before the day even starts. Okay, and then number three, this will create good habits for your future. So if you learn this now into college, going into the real world, you're gonna be a rock star, okay? You're gonna get so much stuff done, and you're not gonna have to worry about trying to relearn how to cook food, and you're gonna already know the most sustainable ways to eat. So thanks you guys, have a good one.